Welcome back to a new video featuring an in-depth walkthrough of how I clean my makeup brushes to keep bacteria at bay and my equipment performing in top-notch condition. Cleaning my makeup brushes is not my favorite thing to do. It's probably not your favorite thing to do either, but it is a necessary step, and with practice and upkeep it doesn't have to take that long. If you want to clean your brushes the way I clean mine, here's what you'll need. You'll need your cup of dirty brushes, a brush cleaning mat, a shampoo, a sink, and a clean towel. The first thing you'll want to do is fill your sink with warm water and dunk all the brushes quickly just to get them all wet. You don't want to submerge the ferrule or the handle, as this may harm the brush. You're just doing a preliminary wet so that they're all ready to go. I start by placing my cleaning product, i.e. my shampoo, in the upper corner. And I take the brush and pick up some of that shampoo, and in the lower part of the mat, I gently but firmly work the shampoo into the bristles to loosen any makeup. I don't want to press so hard that any of the bristles are getting splayed out, but I do work in firm circles and a back and forth motion to make sure that the shampoo is making it to the base of all of the hairs. I start with my small eye brushes, specifically the ones that have lighter shades in them. This way I don't have to soil my water and change it as frequently. My mat has a little handle so I can slide it onto my hand, and I like putting it on just enough that my fingertips aren't getting wet because I don't want to deal with that. Once I'm satisfied the breakup between the makeup and the hair is complete, I set the brush to the side of the sink. I'll rinse it in a minute. Generally, by the time I've done all of my eye brushes, I need to switch out my water, so I go ahead and empty it, do a quick rinse, and refill with warm water. Then I move on to my larger face brushes by starting with brushes that I may have used for a setting powder and moving to my blush and bronzer brush, and finally ending with my foundation brushes. You may have to take 2 or even 3 rounds on just one brush, especially if it's used for liquid or cream products, or if it hasn't been cleaned in a while. Now that I have a pile of soapy brushes lining the edge of my sink, I go in to rinse. I drain the sink and run the mat under warm water to remove any product residue. Then I go in to rinse my brushes. My face brushes I generally do one at a time because they're larger and have more bristles, and I really want to make sure I get that product out. I don't want to leave any makeup behind in them, but I also don't want to leave any of the shampoo in them. So I take my time to massage the brush under the running water to remove all of the residue. I generally rinse my eye brushes 3, 4, 5 at a time. I just grab a clump, make sure they're all hitting the mat, run them under the water, and rinse together. This makes the process faster and uses less water. Now that all my brushes are clean, I need to clean the sink, as I often have a ring encircling the basin. I swirl each brush into my clean towel to remove any of the excess water. Again, my face brushes I do one at a time, my eye brushes I'll do several at a time. Now it's just time to let the brushes dry. I lay my brushes down flat and make sure that they all have plenty of air moving around them. Then I take just the last maybe 2 or 3 inches of my towel nearest the handles and roll it so that the brushes are tilting towards the bristles just a tad. This will keep any of the water from running back into the ferrule, which might loosen the glue that holds the hairs in and produce shedding. All you have to do now is let them dry overnight and replace back into your cup for use. I hope this video gives you the tips you need to keep your brushes clean. I always find that after watching someone else do what I know I should be doing, I'm more inclined to go and do it myself. Let me know if my video did that for you. Thanks for watching, and until next week, remember to keep revealing and refining your beauty, even in the little things like cleaning. See you next week.